Fans were left speechless earlier today after two of China's biggest stars, Yang and Dilraba Dilmurat, were spotted at an airport together, walking side by side with luggage and casual outfits that looked like they were trying to keep things low profile. What shocked everyone wasn't just the fact that they were traveling at the same time, it was how closely they stayed together, how naturally they interacted, and the moment that changed everything, the way Yang gently adjusted Dilraba's coat as if they weren't just co-stars, but something more. Airport. Yang laughed softly, nodding as if they were making a plan together. Another claimed they overheard airport staff asking whether they wanted a private escort service, and Yang politely declined, saying they preferred to handle things quietly on their own. That one statement alone exploded online. Why insist on privacy unless they didn't want the world to see where they were heading? The rumor immediately spread across Weibo with thousands of fans asking the same question: is this a work trip, or are they finally taking a trip together for personal reasons? The idea of a secret vacation wouldn't have shocked anyone if they had seen how close the two became after their drama. But today's moment felt different. Today didn't feel like business. It felt personal. While walking to security, Dilraba seemed to stumble slightly. The plane had already taken off, leaving behind the chaos of cameras, reporters, and the storm of questions waiting online. While the world argued, speculated, and tried to piece together clues from airport photos, Yang and Dilraba were somewhere above the clouds, unreachable, silent, and hidden in the one place no one could follow. Fans kept refreshing social media, expecting at least one update, one leaked destination, one airport staff confirmation, one blurry photo from a passenger on the plane. But nothing came. No passenger photos. No flight number revealed. No hint of where they were heading. It was as if the world's most watched celebrities had vanished into thin air. That silence alone drove netizens even more insane. On Weibo, hashtags exploded. Some fans cheered excitedly, claiming they always believed there was something deeper between them. Others insisted it must be a secret work event. But then came a new twist. A travel blogger posted an anonymous tip, claiming a popular celebrity couple was spotted arriving at a luxury resort outside China, asking staff for extreme privacy. The post didn't include names. But the timing was too perfect. The rumor soared higher than ever. Meanwhile, far away from public eyes, Yang and Dilraba checked into a private villa surrounded by blue water, warm breeze, and the kind of quiet that made everything feel unreal. No fans screaming, no cameras flashing, no bright stage lights, just peace. Dilraba removed her mask, finally free from pretending she was just another traveler. Yang set the suitcases down, stretching his shoulders, still calm, still quietly protective, still close. Their eyes met for a moment, and both laughed, maybe out of relief, maybe out of disbelief at how crazy the world outside had become. He asked if she wanted to rest. She asked if he was hungry. Their voices were soft, casual, familiar, like they had done this before, like they were used to planning days together. The sun dipped low into the horizon, casting golden reflections over the ocean outside their villa. Yang stepped onto the balcony, letting the warm breeze brush against him while Dilraba lingered by the doorway, still unsure whether turning off their phones was a bold escape or a reckless mistake. Silence felt beautiful, but also dangerous. They both knew it couldn't last. His quiet voice finally broke the moment. "Do you regret coming here?" Dilraba didn't look at him immediately. She stared at the sky changing colors, unsure whether she was answering the question or avoiding it. "Do you?" she asked softly. Yang didn't rush his answer. He looked at her with a calm expression, like someone who had made peace with his choice the second he boarded that plane. "No," he said gently. "I needed this. And I think you did too." For a moment, she didn't respond. Instead, she walked slowly to the balcony, standing beside him. The world outside was loud, messy, filled with headlines and assumptions. But here, it was quiet, painfully quiet. That silence made every breath feel deeper, every word feel heavier. When she finally spoke, her voice was fragile. "Do you think they'll ruin us for this?" Yang didn't look away from the view. They'll try. His honesty made her chest tighten. But then he added, but it's only ruin if we let them decide what this is. It was the first time the unspoken was almost spoken. Not in bold declarations, not in cheesy confessions, not in dramatic lines like their dramas, but in simple sincerity that was real. More real than anything fans had ever guessed. Hours passed, and the sky turned dark. Somewhere far away, trending hashtags were fighting each other. Rumors were twisting into confirmed news, reporters were scrambling to track flight records, and insiders were desperate for clues. But they knew none of it. They allowed themselves a rare luxury, to exist. The villa's lights dimmed. Dinner plates were cleared. Morning arrived slowly, with soft sunlight slipping through the curtains and warm ocean air drifting into the villa. Dilraba woke first. For a moment, she didn't even remember where she was. No cameras, no script rehearsals, no schedule waiting for her. Just stillness, the kind that felt both comforting and terrifying. She stretched in the haze of early morning peace, until the weight of yesterday returned like a quiet knock on her heart. Their phones were still turned off. Her career had always been carefully shaped, her image protected, her every public action filtered through teams of managers and branding experts. But yesterday, she made a choice that none of them approved, a choice that wasn't planned, polished, or approved. A choice that belonged to her. And now the silence from the outside world felt heavier. She found Yang already awake, sitting at the terrace table with a cup of tea, staring at the endless horizon. He looked calm, but his calmness wasn't empty. It felt like someone choosing peace despite knowing what waited beyond it. He looked up when she stepped outside, offering a small smile, one that wasn't for cameras, not for fans, not for media expectations. Just for her. "Sleep well?" he asked. "Too well," she replied with a nervous half-laugh. "It feels wrong to feel this relaxed." Yang didn't disagree. He set his teacup down slowly. "Because we know what's waiting when we go back." Dilraba sat beside him, her expression quietly tense. "You think it'll be bad?" He didn't flinch, didn't sugarcoat. "It's already bad." Before she could even ask what he meant, he reached into his pocket and turned his phone on. Instantly, a flood. Hundreds of messages. Missed calls from managers. Urgent messages from producers. Notification badges stacking like an avalanche. Dilraba hesitated, then turned her phone on too. The same storm crashed onto her screen. And worst of all were the headlines, exaggerated stories, false claims. Before you scroll away, let me leave you with this question: is this just another celebrity work trip, or are we witnessing the beginning of the biggest secret relationship in Chinese entertainment? Yang's protective gestures, Dilraba's shy smile, and their unexpected getaway tell a story louder than any official announcement. So what happens next? Could this trip finally reveal the truth fans have been waiting for? We'll be watching closely, and bringing you every update the moment it drops. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and join us on this journey, because something big is coming, and you don't want to miss it. Like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Your opinion might just be featured in our next video. Until next time, stay tuned and stay curious.